Alright, welcome to the stream everyone. I hope you're all doing well. What am I doing? There we go. Got there in the end. Hey there dude, welcome back to the stream brother. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the chat earlier, it's very much appreciated. Oh, by the way, I was thinking, we should open the casino again today. I don't know why I haven't been doing it for Hades. It seems like a really, really good game for it. We can like bet on whether people think I'll make progress overall based on where we are. So I think we're going to do that. But for this first run, we'll just treat this as a warm-up essentially.
I just don't think you have a real chance.
But yeah, thanks for the chat earlier. I saw your comment as well, by the way. And honestly, so I do think I've been fucking up slightly in that regard, but only slightly. Basically, what I think I'm going to do in future is instead of like, you know, say kind of trying to give more context to it, I actually much prefer just biting the bullet and going, yeah, pretty much. But what I am going to do is make sure to clarify context immediately after. So kind of do the reverse of what you're suggesting a little bit. But yeah.
I just wanted to apologize because I think maybe I didn't act.
By the way, I've got a discussion tomorrow, so we can get into it then, I guess. Although it's probably going to be less like, there'll be less reductios in the sense of, you know, having to accept seemingly bad bullet bites and stuff like that. So, yeah, I guess we'll see.
Deucer, please, there's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job.
This Deucer is actually so thirsty, dude. It's absurd. Oh my god. Anyway, oh my god, it's Nyx.
It is plain to me that you are helping him, in spite of my insistence.
I might try out the spear this time, by the way, because apparently someone last stream told me it's glass cannon build, and I really do like glass cannons, so I think we'll give it a shot for this first attempt. I'm here lurking. Welcome back, Heike. Long time no see, mate. I hope you've been well.
It's the very same relationship from when you first requested I take care of him. He has my full support and always shall. You must know this. He wishes now to leave. I shall make no attempt to stop him.
What good is any one of you?
Hope you're having fun with this game, mate. It's really fun. Yeah, it's very polished. I'm having a good time, that's for sure.
You know as well as I that he cannot succeed.
I'm honestly a little bit slightly surprised by how difficult elements of it are. So like the first two floors are fine now. But that third floor is fucking hard, dude. Like surprisingly hard, to be honest.
What do you want from me?
But the I think I can get the Minotaur and Theseus soon. I think we're very close to beating them, and then from what I understand, then it's just Hades.
I was just checking up on you.
Sorry, spoilers, everyone.
You wanted to talk for any reason.
Speaking of spoilers, by the way, has anybody in here, and I mentioned this in the Discord, because, so basically this weekend I saw a mate a fair bit. We had a mate over, and we watched a film called Malignant. I don't know if anybody else is aware of this film or has seen it, but if you have, make yourself known. Chambers may contain urns with 10 gold. That seems a pretty poggy-woggy, to be honest with you. I still don't know what a keepsake is. Maybe we should, you know what, let's expand the things. These are all just cosmetics. Let's try getting this sorted and see what that does. Okay, that didn't seem to do a whole heck of a lot, to be honest with you. I thought there'd be more of an impact, but that's okay. We'll spend the rest of our money elsewhere, I suppose. Well, I guess this will be the,
What do these shades have to say for themselves?
this will be the reward for that, I guess. Okay, not a whole heck of a lot, to be honest. Maybe we have to do more innovations before we get any reward for it. Who knows? But yeah, if anybody hasn't seen Malignant and is into horror films, honestly, I'm not going to say you're going to love it. I think it's going to be a very polarizing film. But I do at least recommend it because it is very unique and stands on its own. I'm not going to say too much more than that, because, and also if you're going to watch it, don't look up anything about it because it can absolutely be spoiled.
Hey, I know people, pal.
So yeah, just be careful with spoilers, but it's worth watching. I'll say that much. It's definitely worth watching, if nothing else. What I might do is, I've been kind of thinking lately, I want to talk about movies on the channel in some way. Oh shit, it's Stray, boys. But yeah, I want to talk about movies on the main channel. What I think I might do is I might record like a solo off the cuff, like a kind of one take podcast thing. Is it good horror? Does it rely on jump scares and gore purely? I mean, it's difficult to say whether it's good. Like, not to say it's necessarily bad or good, just it's so... This movie is going to be very polarizing. I'll say that much. Like, you're going to watch it and you're going to get it and you'll really like it, or you'll watch it, go, wow, what the fuck, and then you'll hate it. Like, I don't think there's really going to be that many people that are ultra in the middle. Your thrust deals 200% damage and 40% critical chance. Yes, please.
Tuned up.
I will say this much. It definitely doesn't... So it is a fairly gory film. Not crazy gory. It's made by the same guy who made the Saw, the first Saw movie. So, like, you know, definitely expect, like, a bit of gore. But it's not... I don't think it's too crazy for what it's going for, personally. There's only really one scene I would describe as potentially uncomfortable in terms of gore. But depending on how you deal with that, I reckon it'll be okay. I'm pretty desensitized to gore by this point, so it was like not like for me. There were a couple moments where I was like, ooh, but it wasn't like it definitely wasn't like I feel like other people will be fine with it for the most part. It definitely doesn't just rely on jump scares or gore though to be, I'll say, entertaining. Yes, maybe actually. Wait, hang on. Yeah, you know what, fuck it, just give me the stat upgrade, that's fine. But yeah, like, I recommend it because it is such a unique experience. And if you're in the market for, I mean, like, at the end of the day, unique things in horror, that, like, you don't find many of them, you know? So yeah, it's definitely one of those films, like I said, that can be spoiled. But yeah. It's just difficult to talk about it without spoiling it, really. I'm fine with gore. I just don't like it when they're like, oh, look how much gore there is, such horror. Oh yeah, it's definitely not like that. Not at all.
Nothing.
Like, put it this way, Chloe hates gore, and she watched the entire thing. Now, one thing I will say is, bear in mind as well, that when I watched this film, we had our mate over, and before we put the movie on, we all, you know, sparked up. And the weed I had was especially potent because it had been stewing for a fair while. And my God, when you're watching it, just remember your old friend Devin and envision me being really cooked while watching it because it was one hell of a journey. I'll say that much. I mean, so one thing I will say, I guess, is there's a dude called YMS who I really like his movie reviews on YouTube. He saw it, and he hasn't reviewed... Oh, we're already here? You know what, give me max health then, brother. He reviewed it on Sardonicast, so he hasn't put up a video on his own channel yet, but his podcast has covered it. And his basically spoiler-free review of it is, you have to sit through the first 2/3 of suffering for the payout in the end, and it's actually very much worth it. And that is a good way of putting it, I would say. To whet someone's appetite a little bit. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, I highly recommend it. I don't know who else I'd recommend it to, especially in terms of like, it has a very particular. It's one of those movies that, put it this way, it has a very, very specific appeal. But saying what the appeal is kind of ruins the movie as well. So you have to, like, you can't really tell people what the appeal is. They just sort of have to watch it and trust you that it's at least something interesting, you know? Which I know is a shit position to, like, be... Oh my God, that was disgusting. Which is a bit of a shit position to be in, but, like, I still... There has to be more to it than that for me to enjoy it. Are you talking about the gore, sorry, with that sentence? Because if so, then there definitely is more to it than just gore. Yeah, 100%. I haven't tried this dude's call. I'm kind of tempted. Your attack inflicts hangover. Yee. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, there's definitely more to it than gore. In that case, you'll be fine. You know what? What does hangover do? They keep taking damage. Give my attack hangover. That seems real good, man. But yeah, that was my weekend. Got frickin' cooked. Watched a very it was just one of those things where like I couldn't believe, I still kind of can't believe that movie exists. I'm still enamored with it a little bit just from that aspect on its own. It really is one of those, you know. Like, apparently, the funny thing with it is... So, look, here's what I will say about it. This isn't particularly spoiler-free. But I will say that without the very unique situation the director's in, this movie would never have been made, ever. There's a 0% chance. And the reason... I've seen too much horror that has gore and jump scares. Yeah, this definitely isn't... It's not a particularly gory film, and it's not a particularly jump scary film either. Like, it has... You know, it has other horror tropes, for sure, but it's not particularly jump scary, I would say. But yeah, basically, it's the guy who made the first Saw film, the Conjuring and Insidious universes, and also he did Aquaman. And I think this is very much a case of, like, basically, the studio just gave him... Because he made, like, a fucking £1 billion for the studio with Aquaman. So I think they just gave him, like, a fuck ton of money. And were like, yeah, go on, just make what you want. Make your passion project. And put it this way. He did not fucking hold back in terms of, like, worrying too much about the, you know, the financials of the whole endeavor, I guess, is the best way to put it. So yeah, expect something strange. Put it this way. I'll put it this way. It's a very good time. I would be very surprised if you watch it and don't have fun. Like that, I'll say that much. So for that reason alone, I highly recommend it. If you do watch it, it's not too long either. It's like it's 2 hours, and while that isn't ages, it definitely, like, I will admit, some people will probably think it feels a bit too long, and there's a very specific reason for that. But yeah, just watch it, like, you know, hopefully you enjoy it, get back to me, and let me know what you thought. One thing I will say as well is, like I said, if you're watching it and you're not enjoying it, it very much is a case of, like, you do kind of have to suffer a bit for the first portion of the film, and then like the payoff is very satisfying. So yeah, just like, even if you're not enjoying it to begin with, do try and stick with it. Yeah, that's all I can really say. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Yeah, it's one of those films as well that, like, I think I'm going to enjoy it more on a rewatch. And again, there's a very particular reason for that, that I don't want to say, because it will give away a couple bits that, you know, probably better off not to give away. But yeah. Can you put the title in the media channel? I already forgot. Yeah, sure. It's called Malignant, but I will absolutely do that. Also, like I said, don't look up anything about it, because this film can be spoiled. Don't look up the trailer either, because the trailer is, again, it's doing something specifically for the sake of the film, and I think that actually may put people off that would otherwise enjoy it. So do not look up the trailer. Just go watch it, man, and see what you think. I gotta say, it's one of those films that you catch every now and again that, like, I really hope that after you take that, no, I don't care. After he's in Stubborn Defiance. What is Stubborn Defiance? Oh, okay. So, I mean, really, all of these kind of suck. I guess we'll take the cost. I wish I took the HP now, but that's okay. But yeah, it's one of those movies that, like, I don't know how well it's going to do, but it's so unique that I hope that somebody takes what they've done in that film and, like, you know, basically builds on it or makes something similar. I don't know how you could do it. It would be really tough, but it might be possible. And if it inspires a whole bunch of other films like that in, you know, in the modern day, I think that would be very cool. I'll definitely say that. There's spikes. Be careful of the frickin' spikes, Steve. Right, we gotta remember our thing does a fuck ton of damage. Our third strike. There, oh, we got it out, but we took damage for it. Man, getting the third strike is actually very tough in this boss battle, I think.
I better stop her.
I fucking dodged out of here with that nonsense. Oh my god, those, I didn't realize that's what our upgrade did. That's fucking dank, to be honest. Dude, our our like ranged weapon is now functionally hers. That's kind of sick. I wish it deflected shots though. You know what? I think this fight actually isn't that hard. I just needed to, man, focus more on dodging. I know I say that a lot, but I think it's actually true here. Oh my fucking god, we're gonna die. I'm so mad. And by we're gonna die, I mean we're not gonna die. We have stubborn defiance, it's fine, but I'm still mad. I guess, honestly, actually dying here is probably the wise move, because it gives us more health than if we didn't do it. Right, so let me just, I'll tell you what, let me just type it in chat real quick. So it's in the media discussion channel. There you go, I've typed it out. I will, it's one of those movies that, like I said, I think it might improve on second viewing. I enjoyed it first time, just for the sheer ride. But I think as an actual movie, it might be better to, like, on a second viewing. We'll see. But I'm probably not going to do that second viewing for a while yet, just because, I want some time so I can kind of forget at least portions of it and then have an enjoyable time second time round, but maybe be slightly more clued in to the film, I guess.
The Asphodel Meadows.
But yeah, I mean, like, put it this way. If anything I've said has piqued your interest, has whet your appetite slightly, then you're probably going to at least have... You're going to at least find it interesting if that's the case, you know? Honestly, actually, this thing seems oh my god. Yeah, actually, you know what? These circular blade lad things are kind of insane. This was actually a great upgrade. I can't believe I didn't see this sooner. Absolutely cooked.
Has to be the last of this lot.
Oh my god. The fucking Hydra's so annoying. Lovely stuff. But yeah, how was your weekend anyway? Did you get up to much?
I don't mind. I interrupt my brothers and sisters all the time.
Oh, thanks, Hermes. Hold cars to fire in rapid succession. What? That seems... Fuck, I gotta see how that works. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything special, to be honest. Like, I feel like we could always fire that fast. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm gonna be... Yeah, that did not seem worth it. Yes, please, give me the health. But yeah, as far as other stuff, you know, I've just been playing lots of poker. It's been good. My current, actually, one thing that is pretty sick is my current poker account, my online poker account, is at a relative peak at the minute. I've currently got more money in it than I've had in a while. So basically, like, the story of my online poker career, at least in the most recent, using the most recent account, has been so I put a tenner in there. No, I was pretty shattered, so I just chilled at home. Fair enough. I think I need a weekend like that. I haven't had a weekend like that in a long time. I'm always doing shit. Maybe I should, yeah, book a Saturday off stream and just vibe one weekend. That'd be good. I've got shit this weekend, so I can't, but maybe in the future. It's a good idea. But yeah, basically, yeah, I put a tenner in my online poker account ages ago, and I binked a tournament, which means it's like I did very well in the tournament, with like a bit of luck, admittedly, and I made like 140 quid. So £10 to 140. Then after that, I withdrew 110 from it, so I was back down to a tenner. And then recently, I've just been playing lots of cash games as opposed to tournaments, so I want to improve my cash game strategy, basically. And since doing that, my account is up to like 35 quid, I think, at the minute, which is like, you know, a relative peak. So yeah, I'm just don't walk on the fucking lava, dude. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, training that, I guess. Go on, give me the Poseidon's cool. That thing's pretty dank, pretty freaking gnarly. You just become Sonic. It's actually like so sick. And that is the only way in which Sonic and sick will ever be used in the same sentence. Excuse me. I'm supposed to crit you. I forgot we can deflect the things. We should probably like do that. Honestly, this is one of the more annoying mini-bosses. Not because... Like, mainly just because, like... Oh my fucking god. It's the lava and the fact that it takes so long. And you have to, like, be semi-focused to not, like, totally fuck it up, you know? And for that reason alone, it is a somewhat annoying mini-boss. Alright, at least one of them down. Should be alright now. There we go, cooked them. Give me that Poseidon call. So, little Hades! Oh wow, what a sentence. Oh my god, actually, speaking of watching random, like, trash things. So, I don't know if you know the director. None of these are very good. I guess give me more rewards. But these are all kind of bad. I don't know if you've heard of a director called Neil Blomkamp. I think that's his name. Or Blomkamp, something like that. Either way, he's the guy who did, you probably know the movie District 6. Or, sorry, no, is it District 9? It might be District 9. Either way, it's the movie about, like, the South African prawn alien things. It's that movie. If that rings a bell, you know what I'm on about. District 9 is a good movie, but every movie he's made since then has been not District 9. So, you know, dramatically decreasing in quality, I guess, is probably the most fair way of putting it, to be honest with you. Pretty bad, I guess. And basically what he's done is he's done like a Love, Death and Robots style short film series on Netflix. And me and David were watching it yesterday because he kind of took me into it. I was like, this is going to be bad because I'm familiar with the guy's work. But David was like, no, let's give it a shot. And oh my god, it was actually like genuinely like pretty fucking awful. As in like, so I remember the funny thing about it is it's like, you know, 3 different, or I think it's 4 episodes, and each of them is like, you know, 20 minutes long, like very short. It's called Oats Studio, if I remember correctly. I need health. Please, just fuck me up with some health, please. None of these are health. This is real bad. Give me 2 random boon upgrades, I guess. Sure, I don't know what any of that means. Yes, sure. But yeah, basically, we watched 2 episodes of it. One of them was like this kind of, you know, like very typical aliens take over the planet. Humanity is reduced to having to, you know, like, you know, survive on the outskirts of society. They've all been taken and harvested and experimented on by the lizard people who now control the Earth. That kind of shit, right? But it was just like one of the tackiest, like overly edgy things I've seen in quite some time. Like, I think things in it, the lady from the first Alien film, not Ridley Scott, fuck, what's her name? The lady who plays Ripley, though, was one of the leads in it. And it literally it just had so many of the fucking, like, sci-fi, of those kind of, like, yeah, really shitty sci-fi tropes. One of my favorites was, like, you know, that one guy in the apocalypse who's actually loving it. She's like, when the world was the way it was, you know, no one took me seriously, but now everyone needs me. And one of those kind of guys, like ultra cliched shit. And like everyone was wearing needless amounts of like leather and shit like that. It was just very edgy and really dumb. But to be honest, the reason I bring this up is because more interestingly than that, the second episode I saw was unbelievably fucking wild. Like, I unironically kind of recommend it just for how bizarre it is. Like, there aren't many things that you watch and aren't sure what it's trying to, like, get across from a tone perspective. But this was definitely one of them. And basically what it was is, I think the idea is that it's supposed to be like a parody of a cooking show, or so I've heard. But what ends up happening is it's basically like, so it's a cooking show and it's being broadcast and whatnot, and they're trying to sell like certain kitchen products, right? And every time they pull out a product, it's like very old kind of like American schlock, like, you know, like old American Dream, White Picket Fence, that kind of era of America, right? At least from what I remember. I guess I could be wrong on that, I could be misremembering. I think it was more or less that era. And basically, what happens is they'll bring out like a device and kind of, you know, talk about it and its uses and purposes and that kind of stuff. And then what will happen is after about like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes of, I don't even know if I'd call it tension, just very strange comedy almost, I guess. it kind of like what always ends up happening is something horrific will happen. So like, oh, the host actually accidentally you know, chops his own hand off, or like, oh, this baking tray is, you know, has gross stuff in it, or some shit like that. Something will go wrong, and then there'll just be like a shocked reaction from all the hosts, and then that'll be it. That's the whole episode, and there's just 4 of them strung together for 4 different products, and that is basically the entire episode. It's just 20 minutes of that. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a little bit like watching an early morning... I don't know if you guys know who Ant and Dec are, but they used to have an early morning show. Or like Blue Peter back in the day. There was like lots of come on and, you know, show the audience what you've got. It's like if somebody came on to one of those shows, but instead of showing them something, you know, productive or interesting... You know what? Yeah, go on. Give me 10% health each chamber. But instead of showing them something interesting, they just bring on, like, an explosive and go, wow, how could this go wrong? We're gonna blow up all these empty soda cans, and then somebody, you know, accidentally miscalculates how far the explosives, you know, like, how powerful they are, and then, I don't know, maybe, like, the shrapnel from the soda cans getting torn apart, like, tears apart the audience. That's the whole gag. I didn't get it, because... Generally, when you do something like that, your goal is to like be maybe a bit gross out, or like maybe it be a bit creepy or something, or maybe there's supposed to be a bit of commentary, you know, like in regards to the situation. But no, there was none of that. It was just exactly what it said on the tin. It was just a situation where someone gets hurt for seemingly no reason, and then that was it. Like, was it meant to be funny? I don't fucking know. It's honestly one of the most bizarre things I've interacted with in a long time.
You had it coming.
So yeah, if anybody wants to check that out, it's called Oats Studio, and I didn't really know what to make of it. We've only seen the first 2 episodes, and honestly, that was very much enough. Didn't really want to see more than that. I was kind of done. But yeah, it's a strange experience to say the least. I feel like you don't really get those many like, you know, really strange surprises and stuff, like, in general anymore, I guess, because if something's weird, like, the internet will find out about it and let everybody know, a little bit like what I've done with Malignant, which is why I'm getting there early, because I'm hoping that it doesn't become too widely known, like, too much about that film, because it's more fun as is, I think, but we'll see. That sounds weird as heck, dude. It was honestly, it was like a fucking fever dream. I don't know how else to describe it. It was utterly bizarre. But yeah, I mean, the director's like, he's pretty bad. Like, I have no issue in absolutely slamming this director's reputation, because he hasn't made anything good in a while. And yeah, it kind of shows. You know what? Yeah, give me the 10% dodge chance. Why not? Not really using our special much, mainly... Oh, you know what? I think we actually should have gone for a boon. I think we need more power.
I hear something.
The fuck is this chamber?
Approaches.
Hello?
Thought you could just get away from me, did you?
This is new. Hello, Thanatos.
Thanatos. I figured it was only a matter of time before Father sent you after me to do his dirty work.
Oi, yo! How you doing, Tom? It's been a while. You good?
Is that really why you think
Tom, you like horror movies, right? If I remember correctly? Much of an opinion on Smash Bros. News. Nah, I haven't played Smash Bros. In ages. I've got the latest one. I haven't really touched it, though. Yeah. Okay. Wait, we have to kill him? Foes slain. Wait, what am I doing? Oh my god, I was not paying enough attention. Do we just have to, like, out-body count these 2 dudes? Is that the goal of this? Do we have to flex harder on... Yeah, I think that's it. I think we have to just get more kills. That doesn't seem that hard, I'm going to be honest. Especially with his blade circles. Have you heard of a film called Malignant? You might have heard of it because it's the guy who did, it's the guy who directed the first Saw movie. I cannot tell when I'm getting kills here or not. Oh my god, he just made him explode. Man, oh fucking hell, he's really ramped up the pace. We're getting bodied now. Okay, we lost that for sure. Interesting. Think I've heard of it, not seen any trailers or anything. Okay, watch it. Don't look up anything on it. Don't look up any of the fucking trailers. Don't look at any of the reviews. Nothing. Just watch it. And if you're not enjoying it for the first, like, hour or so, don't worry. Just stick with it until the end. I promise you it's worth it. I don't know whether you'll put it this way. It's one of those films where, like, when I watched it, it was like, it's a very unique film. It's something that could not be made under any other circumstances. So if you don't know the circumstance, basically, like, this guy made a fuck ton of money for a studio with Aquaman, and then they basically just said, like, fuck it, just here's $40 million to make whatever you want with it. So, like, definitely what... Oh, fucking hell, Tony, hello, long time no see. Jesus, how you been? Jesus, the whole gang showing up today. Yeah, it's called Malignant. It's... How are you... Okay, well, one thing I will say is I assume, Tom, you're fine, but Tony, how are you with gore? Because it's like, it's not crazy, and the only appeal of the film isn't gore. There is more to it than that. But it is a fairly gory film, so if you're not, like, you know, if you think you're going to struggle with gore, maybe give it a skip, but you'll probably be okay. But if you're like, oh, I'm fine with gore, then no kids or ghosts, and I am alright. Yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine. There's like, yeah, you should be fine. Have you seen Squid Game yet? Squid Game does not seem like my thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, wait, why the fuck's the Minotaur here?
Champion, the king. Let us see if you are fit to face him once again.
Oh, okay, I have known. Alright, I didn't know this would happen again. Interesting.
Which doesn't seem...
I should be able to beat the Minotaur this time very easily, actually, especially on his own. But yeah, it's a film called Malignant. It's just one of the most unique horror films I've seen in a while. I kind of can't believe it exists. I'll say that much. And if that sounds interesting to you, yeah, give it a watch. You'll have probably a fun time. What I will say is, sorry, what I was getting to before Tony rudely interrupted me by saying hello, is basically, I think it's going to be an unbelievably polarizing film. Everyone that watches it is either going to love it or hate it. I don't think there are going to be very many people in the middle, to be honest with you. Jesus Christ. That did so much fucking damage. We're not going to die, but, like, we've played very poorly. I'm not going to lie. Fuck's sake, got hit again by the big attack as well. But yeah, Squid Game is like, I don't know, it looked a bit like, my friend described it to me as like a live action anime. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from it. Same as like Alice in Borderland, but none of those things, like, I don't know, they don't appeal to me a ton. I am very surprised this has gotten so popular. Like, I actually don't understand why it's so popular. Tom, if you've seen it, what did you like? I'm assuming you like it. What did you like about it? Could you illuminate? Because I'd be very curious to know. So I genuinely just don't get it. Like, at all. I think the thing I find more bizarre as well is the fact that Alice in Borderland came out not that long ago, and that didn't get any traction whatsoever. But Squid Game did, and they've, like, from what I can tell, pretty similar. It's about, yeah, you know, I know the basic premise. That's interesting. Some actors from Alice in Borderland. Okay, fair enough. So that's on my watch list now. Yeah. I mean, from what I understand, Alice in Borderland is like very similar, but apparently a bit wackier. You know, they're having a bit more fun with it as opposed to Squid Game, which from what I understand is maybe not like completely self-serious, but a bit more serious, I guess. One thing I did hear about Squid Game that I found interesting is apparently the subs actually are pretty bad and mean the show has lost like a bit of its meaning. At least I read this in a news article. I don't know how true it is. But what I did hear is like a lot of the Korean dialogue was kind of like had more commentary, but it hasn't translated over as such, which I find very interesting, I gotta say. I feel like, I don't know, if you're translating something, that stuff would carry over the easiest, I would imagine, but shit, maybe not. Yeah, the dubbing and subbing is bad. Fair enough. Dude, we have, like, no fucking health. I think we're just going to get bodied on this boss again, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, I think we have to get more health as much as I would love another boon, but that's okay. Sounds like an anime guy dubbed it. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Oh, no, so I'm not just talking about the dub. I'm talking about the sub, too. I heard the sub, like, apparently drops a lot of the meaning of the Korean. I think is it Korean? Sorry, where is it actually from? Is it Korean? So I might be butchering that, or I guess not butchering it, just be wrong, I suppose. But yeah, yeah, South Korean. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought so. I wasn't 100%. Oh fuck, dude, the chariots are actually like beyond annoying. It's not even funny. The small ones are worse, but still. Fuck off, mate. This, like, honestly, I've said this every time I've played it. This floor is the hardest part of this game. Like, I haven't even made it to the next floor, and I'm like, there's no way it's more difficult than this. Like, these shield guys that respawn when you kill them are actually the scum of the fucking underworld. It's insane. We have just no health. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I looked them up, and they were in Beyblade and stuff. Wait, what? That's fucking wild. What a throwback. Dare I say, based? Like, that sounds like it'd be entertaining for a very different reason. Dude, these fucking circular blades are actually, like, pretty sick, to be honest with you. Getting hit there is real bad, though. More chariot things. Yep, yep. Oh, witches as well. Wonderful. That's what I like to see. But yeah, so that was basically my weekend. I was very enamored of this movie, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since. I'm still not sure 100% what to feel about it. Again, it is very unique, so I would recommend everyone watch it. But yeah, it's just I still don't really know overall how I feel about it. I am very happy it exists, though. I can say that for like absolute certain. What are you up to these days anyway, Tom and Tony? I haven't seen you guys in a while. You're in Poland now, right, Tony? If I remember correctly. Or so I've been told. I guess I should say. Just living in Wales with my missus. Oh, fair enough. I didn't know you'd moved out of... well, I mean, to be fair, I don't think I ever really knew where you lived. When did you go to Wales? Have you been there like for a long time, or... did you used to live in London? Oh my god, that's too many. Jesus, okay. Yeah, Londonish. Oh, fair enough, okay. How you finding Wales? I've got one mate in Cardiff, and he fucking loves it. Been here since October. Damn, fair enough. Okay, that was a beautiful situation right there. My god. There's still a fucking archer alive? Yeah, my colleagues are nicer. Fair enough. Well, hey, that sounds like some good shit then. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, fucking please have health. Oh my god. The boss is almost definitely next as well, so if there's no... Well, there's no food here. I think we're just fucked. I'm not gonna lie. I don't love the fact that that's the situation, but I think that is the situation. Give me back in the UK at the minute. Oh, right. Are you... Wait, where's your permanent... Do you have, like, a permanent residence, or are you kind of split between both? You know what? The slingshot has actually been insane. Let's grab that. And let's grab some of these gems. Warsaw. Okay, fair, yeah. What's it like out there?
Gentlemen, I'm back.
First time back in 9 months. Oh, wow. Fair enough. How you finding London tan? Cheap. Fair. Yeah, checks out. Nice area. Cool. How's the return to the UK? Is it like a lot trashier than you remember, or you missed it? Oh, really? That's interesting. I guess there's a lot of shit to do in London. That's the like biggest benefit of it. It's got, you know, I was chatting with David the other day actually. It's kind of interesting that we grew up in London, because it's like obviously we just see it as very normal to have lived there, or at least, you know, me and David have lived there our whole lives. But like, it's actually such an odd place really to grow up. Like, when it's one of the biggest cities in the world, and like a very, very prominent like area in general, right? Like on the world stage, like everybody knows where London is and why, and you know, there's tons of opportunity and stuff here. It's kind of interesting. We've had such a like, it's almost like the most city upbringing you could possibly have, I guess, is the best way of putting it. And it's kind of interesting to think about. Because it's kind of just like what we're all used to, or what I'm used to anyway. But like, when you think about it, it's actually kind of unique, right? I don't know if any of that made sense, if I'm just like a rambling madman on the internet, but hopefully you can see the point I'm trying to get across. Dude, I'm fucking cracked this fight. I'm fighting this very well. This Minotaur's nearly freaking down. Okay, we're admittedly down. That was a bad hit. More than willing to accept that. The blades are so good! Jesus Christ. I love that you can dash before the attack happens and then have the attack slide with you. It's actually so useful. Fucking Minotaur, dude. Oh, fuck. No, okay, we're gonna die. That's very unfortunate. I feel like we could have done this as well if we just had a bit more health. Didn't get all boiled down to that health in the end, sadly. Okay, Minotaur is freaking cooked, though. There's no way. Yeah, he's freaking cooked, dude. There we go. Our damage output is strong as fuck as well, so like, there's a chance that we at least get to phase 2 on Theseus. Which I know does not sound that impressive, but it's something. Dude, his blocks are too OP, honestly. Where'd he go? He vanished. Oh, he's just behind the thing, okay. Oh, I also saw the other thing I saw. I spoke to with this about. I spoke about this with stream already. I saw the new James Bond. I don't really get why people like James Bond. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was completely fine, and that was about it. But when I say I don't get why people like James Bond, I mean the character in general. Like I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me. Oh, okay. All right. We've at least hit phase 2. We've only seen this once before. That is a new pattern. I would describe the situation I'm in as suboptimal. If that's going to be... Fuck me. Oh my god. I don't understand. This boss fight is very tough. I think we just need to get them with more health. We need to, like, focus up harder on the floor before. I think that really is that determines whether you're going to win or lose on that fight. It's just whether you can do well on the floor overall. Achilles, please.
My father's hole back there. I don't suppose you'll let me have myself a look. Lots for me to rummage through, I'm sure.
You know I'd do just about anything to aid you, lad. But my ability to do so hinges on me sticking to my post. Though if I do catch wind of anything back there requiring attention...
Oh, thanks, Hilly. Real use. Fantastic. Good to know you have my back, bud.
So how did
that really did sound like someone just trying to mug off somebody else's like request. Just like, oh yeah, I could do this, but I don't feel like it, so actually, nah, sorry mate, can't do it. Really appreciate it. Glad to know I have you in my court, bud.
Fine. Your failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs. Almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue struggling.
Right. We could talk to Meg first, I guess.
Just what happens when you're born.
Her sisters are actually like way harder than she is on that first fight as well. But they're not. I guess like overall that fight shouldn't be too bad.
Sisters, I mean, they're family. You must have something in common, some way of...
I do love the fact that half this game is just family drama, but they're actually gods. Like, this is pretty wild. It's a good time.
I don't always agree with Lord Hades, but I'm thankful that they're not permitted in this house.
I want to know why they're not permitted in the house. That's the thing I'm very curious about. I think she may have even said, and I just forgot.
Met most of your Olympian relatives by now, child.
I mean, my memory is functionally a sieve, so really wouldn't be that surprised.
As long as necessary.
They all still think I'm headed to join them on Olympus. That's why they're helping me.
They are helping you because you are family. Family with whom they do not yet have a complicated past.
It's getting complicated pretty fast.
True. Anyway, let's focus up on the first 2 floors.
I'm pretty impressed here. And they don't even pay me to do that. I'm just supposed
I mean, I love how he's saying this now that I've actually hit a wall and haven't made progress in quite some time. But you know what? I appreciate it, Skelly. Thanks for the fake confidence. You know what? We didn't try out the spear, and I was thinking about it.
I should take my spear.
Wait. Okay, so X to strike. Hold to release a spin attack. That's pretty sick. And then you can throw it and recall. This is an interesting attack pattern. Let's give this a shot. I gotta say, the sword, I'm very used to the sword, so I wouldn't be too surprised if I end up kind of sucking this run, but we'll see. Give me, I think, Chain Lightning, honestly. Yeah, give me Chain Lightning.
I feel all tingly.
Okay, this definitely deals a larger amount of DPS, I think, already. It's hard to say for sure, because the first enemies are definitely pretty weak. The fact that you can fire it, recall it, and both do damage, though, that's pretty fucking sick, admittedly. Yeah, like, that's got some dirt associated with it. I respect and appreciate it. That's pretty fucking gnarly. Oh, and actually, as well, against the skulls, this will be ideal. I guess the other thing against skulls is you could probably just use the cast, to be honest. Evening, yo, how you doing, Sinaripu? So I've had this, I've talked about this with everyone else in chat, but I feel like I have to let you know as well. I feel like, do you know what? I feel like it's slightly like I'm a Jehovah's Witness and I'm trying to convince everyone of my religion. Are you into, we had this conversation last time, and I think I remember you saying you're fairly into horror movies, right? Newt? I can never remember how to pronounce your fucking name. It's way too weird, man. How did you even come up with it? What is it, a reference to something that I'm not quite getting, or what? But if I remember, either way, if I remember you're into horror films, right? Can you just confirm or deny that one simple fact in chat? Because boy, do I have a recommendation for you, if so. Okay, actually this spear seems fucking gnarly. I don't know why we get more thing with it as well. Like, it seems too strong to give you a benefit with no downside. But we get extra of the little purple crystals. Your attack has more range and deals 40% more damage to distant foes. Yeah, go on. Yeah, somewhat into them.
That's it.
All right. Well, okay, fair enough. I mean, we'll put it this way: if you're at least slightly into horror movies and you want something a little off the beaten path, I highly recommend James Wan's latest film, Malignant. I will say this much: you will not find a horror experience particularly like it anytime too soon. And it was definitely a wild ride. It's going to be a polarizing film. Going back to the old question. Yeah, sorry, go ahead. I should probably, there we go. Growing up in London ruined you. Oh, okay, fair. What do you mean by that specifically? Like, it just ruins you for everywhere else seems worse, or everywhere is boring? Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, I could see that, honestly. When I was in Plymouth, I definitely felt that. Or felt like that was the case, anyway. Plymouth was just like, wow, there's just not as much here, to be honest. So, yeah, I wouldn't be that surprised. I mean, I know some of the people we went to school with, like, you remember Joe, obviously. He's in Cardiff these days, and he actually much prefers Cardiff. But I think he's, different things appeal to him compared to yourself. So I think I'd probably agree with you. But yeah. Oh, I forgot we had the cast. It's actually pretty important. Okay, I pressed Y by out of fuck's sake. Okay, controlling this spear is a slight pain in the ass, but this does seem pretty frickin' sick regardless. Hello, Poseidon, the cool uncle. And the name is based on a nickname I got, which in turn was based on a username I had in elementary school. Ah, I see, okay. Fair enough. Okay, also my stream lagged when you said the name of the movie. It's called Malignant. I'll type it in chat real quick. There you go. Don't look up any reviews. Don't look up anything, because it absolutely is a film that can be spoiled, and like pretty dramatically. So don't look up anything about it. Just go watch it. And if you're not enjoying it by the end of the first hour, Don't worry about it. Keep going. I promise you, it's probably going to be worth it in the end. I know that sounds very strange, but genuinely, you kind of have to keep watching it, and I promise you it will be worth it in the end. That's all I can say. You might even hate it, but you'll be glad you watched it. I can say that at the very least, like almost definitely. I don't think there's anyone on planet Earth that would regret watching it. I'll put it that way. But yeah, very, very interesting film. I kind of want to talk about it. I was saying to the dude earlier, like, one of the things I want to do is on the main YouTube channel. I would like to start talking about films, and I think I might make a short, kind of one take, almost podcast style, like review of the film. So obviously don't watch that if you plan on viewing the film, which again I highly, highly recommend. So yeah, it's the you know the director. His name's James Wan, and he made the Saw. Well, he made the first Saw film, and he did Insidious, Conjuring, all those films. But don't let that put you off. If you hear those films and you're like, oh, you know what, I probably don't care about this film. No, I promise you, you probably actually do. It's not really too similar to those films. Not especially, anyway. He also did, the reason, like I said earlier, the reason he could make this film is because basically what happened is he made Aquaman, and that made, like, a ridiculous amount of money, like literally $1 billion, just over, I think, like $1.1 billion. So I think the studio just gave him a bunch of money and was like, fuck it, you can make whatever you want now, and he, let's say he took that opportunity in in about as glorious a way as you possibly could. So, yeah. This film couldn't have existed in any other way, and I'm just very, very happy it exists above all else. Oh, fucking... Jesus help. Lord save me. This is a very cursed room, apparently. There we go. Okay, the spear is definitely worse for clearing out large clumps of enemies. I'll say that much. Fuck me. We've taken so much damage on this floor. That's really bad. I feel like you get locked into the attack animation for longer with this weapon, but I can't say for sure. Okay, survive for 7 more seconds, we should be fine. Just keep firing the spear down the aisle. There we go. That's pretty rough though, not gonna lie. Definitely upgrade the lightning strike this time. Give me a non-mini-boss war boon. I think that sounds better than a Poseidon one right now. Because the Doom, if we can get Doom actually, then our run's beginning to look like it could make some shit happen, you know? Right now, we're still very much in the building phase, and I like some of the stuff we've got. But I think we're going to need, honestly, with this spear, I think crit would be ideal. We want, like, crit, ideally. I mean, to be honest, in general, the crits in this game are absolutely fucking disgusting. But I think that will really send us over the edge if we can get it. The Blade Dash lost... Oh, no, this is, Dash, shit. Oh, this is the one I was thinking of. This was insane. Like, actually insane last thing. So I think we're just going to take it. Ooh, baby. It's chaos time. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream yet, but I know what game we're doing next as well. And chat isn't ready for it. It's going to be a bit of a wild time, and I'm very excited. Our special deals more caster. You know what? Avoid traps for the next 3 rooms or whatever it was. But this seems good. You know, just hit me up with a shot for sure. We're using our special a lot, so I think this makes a lot of sense. We have enough gold for this plus the HP upgrade. That's actually sick as fuck. It's boss time though, unfortunately.
Guess not.
Oh, this is the hardest of the 3 megs.
How about no? No murder.
I think I'll just be able to spam this though at the same... Look, my cast is so strong this time. Oh, Jesus. Okay, maybe not. Okay, yeah, that strat definitely did not work how I was hoping to. Oh god. You say your chat isn't ready, but you but you are not ready for Senya's sacrifice. I mean, but both could be true. There's no mutual exclusivity between these two statements, my friend. This is comfortably the hardest Meg. Like, I actually think she's kind of tough. I'd say, honestly, maybe even tougher than the Bone Hydra. Oh, fuck. Maybe I just don't understand how to fight her. There is also that, to be fair. Fuck me. Oh, right, no, I forgot. Yeah, she does that. Oh, you know what? We should have been using the these things way more. I think this would be really effective against her. Yeah, they were. Reasonably so, it felt like. Fuck me, dude. Oh my god. We're gonna die. We're gonna die to the first floor boss. And we are trying out a new weapon in, like, fairness, I guess, but still, that's fucked up. Oh my fucking god. I wonder if you can actually dodge that attack. It doesn't feel like you can, but that seems fucked to me. Already popped the Death Defiance, fantastic. That's what you like to see. Oh my goodness. No deflection, that shit is fucked. Oh my god, that damage is unreal though. Well, we might make it out of this one, just barely. Okay, yeah, we fucked that really hard. Wow. That is comfortably the worst run we've had in a while. That sucked. I will say, I do need to do Senya's sacrifice, because I have heard so many good things about it. So yeah.
If you got killed by Tisiphone the Fury, why then it must mean you've been accused of murder. Most heinous.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, I hope you clear your name. Or whatever those mortals.
Well, that makes loads more sense now. Okay. I was wondering why she was just mumbling murder at me. I don't think you have any new conversation, so bye. Bye, Zeus. Or by Zeus, I mean Hades. Jesus.
To do with our kind, but doesn't Charon work directly with Hermes? Maybe it's you who wants nothing to do with them.
I want nothing to do with them, correct?
Takes a bit to learn new weapons. Yeah, no kidding. I know this is like the bit route, but I kind of just want to stick to my sword. And I don't know what FWIW means, but I think I think the shield is the most forgiving. Fair enough. I mean, blocking in this game does seem absolutely insane. Like, every time I see those fucks that with the shields, I just, you know, I'm inevitably going to be taking a lot of damage. I'm upset about it. I'm very upsetty spaghetti about it, I should say. Hello, Disa.
Hi,
the thirstiest of all the gods.
Just wanted you to know that if you do get out, we are.
Oh, for what it's worth. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
At least he's got one fan.
Haven't moved them, little tip boyo. You find any coinage while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Charon. Boatman guy, use it or lose it, pal. Use it.
Thanks, mate.
I think Skelly just explained how a shop works.
Prestigious blade
wow.
of the underworld.
Thanks, Skelly. Really appreciate that one. You sure are coming through with the hot tips.
Time to tune up this.
Okay, I used it a lot while trying to. Oh my god, do we go Bezos build again? You know, we haven't had a cursed slash build, and if we're gonna get minus 60%, now is the time to do it. So you know what?
Should do it.
Let's try it out. Fuck it. Why not? I feel, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is the kind of build that might actually be really good for me. So the idea is gonna be, now, we just want to stock up on HP upgrades about as hard as we can. Because that will mean the minus 60% will have the least impact at this point, right? That's just like the dream, basically. So we just, every time we see anything to do with HP, we gotta go for it.
More witches.
Are you, by the way, new, are you, big on, like, roguelites in general, or are you just more of an indie game person? Because I gotta say, this is one of those games that was kind of weird, really, wasn't it? It was like, I feel like everyone I know... So I watch a dude called Northern Lion on YouTube. Very funny guy, very witty, highly recommend. One of the things that's interesting is, like, he's very focused on roguelites specifically. So he played, like, a fuck ton of this, along with a bunch of other roguelites. And I know it was very big in that community, but the other thing is this game actually did very well in the broader community. This game kind of shot the studio into, like, mainstream acclaim, really. So I do wonder, like, of the people that really like this game, how many of them were actually super in on the, like, roguelite shit when that was popping, or if it's more just a general indie fan thing. So you definitely, I mean, like, I'm aware of it mostly through Northern Lion, really, and he's very much part of the, like, roguelite camp, right? But, that's definitely not the case for everyone. I've got to start popping these urns, by the way. I'm seeing them shining and doing nothing about it. It's just free money, baby. It's free real estate. I realised I probably am, considering I liked Rogue Legacy and Crypt of the Necrodancer a lot, but Dead Cells are plays in the easy mode because I'm that much of a hardcore gamer. Oh, fair. Hey, dude, no shame in it. Dead Cells is a fucking hard game. I struggled with that game for a lot. That seems unbelievably easy. Wow, fantastic. Thank you. Anyway, moving on. I should probably start giving these nectar cans away. We got so many. I've not really done anything with the keys either recently. Wait, what was it? Wait, what was the thing? Is it every time we hit something we take 4 damage? I think that was it. I think we have to use our special. I thought it was every time you get hit, you take 4 damage. This is significantly worse than I thought it was. Oh, fuck. Okay, at least we have the build for it, I guess. And by that, I mean the fact that we can at least heal up afterwards pretty easily. Get spiked? You fly. Do not get spiked. We're on 8 HP. This doesn't seem fantastic. Whoops. Yep, whoops indeed. That's for sure. Also, you know what? The fact we have a lower proportional health pool is actually, like, somewhat of an advantage. Because, obviously, you know, we heal 3 HP flat every time we go through a room. So, giving up total HP is actually pretty good for us. Because the 3% is then a much higher percent of our overall health. I don't know if I'm just tricking myself into thinking this was the correct decision. We also have a cast, actually. I shouldn't forget that.
You and me.
Mate, this fucking fight is going to take an actual eon to complete. My god. We should be relatively safe while doing it, though. Oh my god, I was not ready for that. Yeet City, indeed. Welcome to the stream, Breakthrough Gamer. Thank you very much for the sub. I very much appreciate it, as always. How you doing, mate? Bro, okay, I've said this to literally every single chatter, but I can't help myself, okay? Are you a fan? Oh, fuck me, that was really bad. Are you a fan of horror movies? Everyone in chat right now is just slapping themselves like, fuck's sake, this cunt's not mentioning it again, is he? This is like the 6th time. My girlfriend likes them a lot, so I watch them, lol. Have you heard of Malignant? The new film from director James Wan. Director of the first Saw movie and also Aquaman. If you're using a 360, you can check the curse details by pressing the back button in the middle. Oh, yeah, no, I know. I misread it. That was the problem there. I just can't fucking read, apparently. I have, but I haven't seen it. Okay, don't look up anything about it. The less you know, the better. If you know too much about it, then all I have to say for you is F. I don't know what this is, so fuck it. Sure, why not? We got one more room, and then we should be good. But yeah, like, don't look up anything about it. Go into it as blind as you possibly can and give it a watch. I think you're gonna have you'll have a very entertaining time. I've given a million caveats to everyone else, but if you watch the horror films on a regular basis, I think you'll Oh god, you'll be not only fine, but I think you'll also have a good time, honestly. Okay, that seems like a not so good power, to be honest with you. That aid seems kinda stinky. I can't wait until we can hit enemies again. That's gonna be a wonderful time. Very excited for that future. Okay, I think we're done it now. Thank fuck. Okay, there we go. Right. We can actually hit people now, and we should be able to heal, so that's pretty pog. Let's go for the gemstones. If it's something that will come out on Netflix, then I'll probably end up giving it. It's on HBO Max, or you could just be, you know, or you could just be a big old pirate about it. I mean, the movie is not going to be profitable anyway. I mean, to be honest, actually, if you get a chance, genuinely, go watch that shit in the cinema. I wish I saw it in the cinema. That would have been one of the, maybe one of the best films to watch in the cinema, like, in recent memory. Like, fuck the Avengers, fuck Marvel and all that shit. This movie, this is a film you should catch in the cinema if you can, for sure. But yeah, it's definitely something a little bit different. All I can say is watch it and then come back to me. Also, by the way, I think this health play on the sword is actually really strong, and I think I may be doing this every run from now on, to be honest with you.
Too bad I can't bottle this stuff.
You know what? We need max health. As much as I want to go for the other one, we need HP. It's just absolutely a necessity.
Do not presume that to escape my notice, boy.
Oh, there's a treasure chest as well.
Found me, huh?
I can't even remember what the Chaos Boon did. I was just like, that sounds good. We've gone through so much, like, pain and shit to actually get it to pop. Oh, fucking hell. To get it to pop, I cannot remember the life of me what it does. Dude, the fact our attacks heal us is actually bonkers. This seems way too good. I'll point out to her though, yeah. She's probably heard of it if she's really into horrors. Because again, it's James Wan making it. He's like one of the biggest modern horror directors, so... You know, I would be surprised if she hasn't heard of it, but if she hasn't, you're in for a fucking treat, I think.
It seems I need to look for better help.
Excuse me? The max health is balanced, so it only gives you 10. That's fucked up, man. That's not okay. Well then, I mean, we have to go shop. Both these are kind of shit. I prefer Zeus, I guess. I regret my words and my deeds heavily. These are all trash. Cast Chain Lightning is bad. After you dash, Bolt's okay. After using your call, you can deal more damage 15 seconds. You know what? That actually seems like comfortably the best one. It's still really bad, but I think we have to go with it.
You again.
Well, well. You know what I like about you? The way you bleed.
This one's a little bit freaky, apparently.
I'm used to. You're making me a bit uncomfortable.
Both of those are amazing. You just need to get further in the game so your luck chance goes up, but trust. Yeah, fair.
Never met a god that bleeds like you. Red.
And wait, I didn't even know there was a luck stat in this game. Okay, definitely,
She's powering up.
Oh, she's powering up? What the fuck? I don't remember this at all. It seems bad, I'm gonna be honest. Ow. Oh, this is a perfect deflection opportunity. Was a perfect deflection opportunity until I took a fuck ton of damage after it. Oh my god. Alright, stop taking damage. You're gonna die. We have Stubborn Defiance. Not the worst thing in the world, but still. Bro, I fucking suck. Oh, check the dates. I think I've seen a trailer or two on YouTube. Yeah, you might have seen a trailer on YouTube. I would genuinely say avoid watching the trailers because it might actually put you off the film. Wait, what is a greater called? Wait, we can attack while in this mode? I did not even realize. Fucking hell. Wow, okay. If we make it out this fight, anything can happen. The fact we can heal ourselves is huge. So, honestly, as long as we live, I'm not sweating it as much as with other stuff.
She's psyching up.
Luck is raising your chance to get rare boons, but it's functionally a luck stat. Ah, I see, okay. She's impervious. Wait, she's the one with the blades? I don't remember this. I thought it was the other sister. I mean, clearly not, but... I maintain what I said the last time I fought her. This is definitely the most annoying sister. And she is cooked, so I guess I'm not sweating it too much. But still, annoying fight, that's for sure.
Get out.
Okay, I no longer agree with my old plan. I don't necessarily believe that we absolutely must take all health pickups. I kind of think that maybe we should hit up boons instead. If it's only 10, fucking hell, if it's only 10 HP a pickup, that's actually a bigger proportional drop relative to the amount we've given up for the buff. So, I actually think boons are disproportionately insane. Most people say El Keto is the hardest for sure. Fair. Yeah, definitely difficult to disagree with that, honestly. It's pretty tough. Mortal Engines was pretty garbage, but like enjoyable garbage. I watched a bit of Mortal Engines. It's not a movie I have any interest in whatsoever. I know people that enjoyed the books when they were younger, but that's about it. That's my only like connection to it, I guess. And I've never read the books, because I'm not much of a reader. And also, not only that, also when I just saw the trailer, I was like, wow, this looks really fucking bad. So it was not my kind of thing, but there was a period not too long ago where I ended up being up really late, like every night for a while. And your God Gauge charges up automatically. Man, all of these are fucking trash. I guess, go on, hit me up with the God Gauge, I guess. Oh, we'll take the money this time. But yeah, basically, I was up really late just watching, like, I was smashing through a bunch of horrors during this point, and I was up to, like, 4 AM every day. He came in at, like, 5 in the morning, awake, and I was like, the fuck are you doing up? And he was like, oh, I didn't know what to do, so I just stayed awake all night. I was like, you have work today, what are you doing, absolute madman? I was like, yeah, I know, it's fine. So I was like, alright, whatever. I'm gonna watch Mortal Engines, how much do you want to watch? And I was like, you know what? Go on, truck it on. I'll catch a bit of this absolute garbage. God Gauge is faster than you think. Yeah, you're not wrong. But that doesn't make it good though, right? I'm not saying God Gauge isn't bad because of the speed. God Gauge just seems bad because of what it does, to be honest with you. Like, it just does not seem that useful. I guess it's because I only want attack ups now, really. Like, I just want to deal more damage. I'm not too worried about anything else. So our survivability is alright. It's looking pretty good. It's really good if you have the right call. Well, yeah, I can imagine. If you have that Poseidon call, it's probably absolutely nuts. Because that thing does an unreal amount of damage. But with this call, it's pretty trash. Also, how the fuck did I activate the super boon earlier? Actually, you know what? This will be really strong in certain rooms. Like, you know that fucked up room with the, like, 1,000 witches or whatever? That room will be significantly easier, for sure. Like, Zeus call on bosses does 1/3 health. Yeah, fair. I can afford both, so we'll take both.
You must forgive us, little godling, meaning our extended family here upon Olympus. Some of us are
Dev, hook me up with what?
Must be making matters much more complicated than they have to be.
Horror films where people don't move weird. I mean, I don't know. What was it? It was okay. Odd niche, I know. Wait, hang on. Do you not like horror films where people move weird? Is that another thing? Wait, your cast gains any bonuses you have for striking foes from behind. That's very bizarre. I don't think it's very good, I'm gonna be honest. The film where Lil Girl loses his or her dome on the way home. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm so confused, man. Honestly, actually, that's, I don't think, very good, but whatever, we've bought it now. I don't know why I tried the whole... Oh, fucking hell. Why is that auto-modded? Mum Freaks is auto-modded. Very naughty of you, nutsy. Oh, Hereditary. Wait, what about Hereditary? I think it's a great film, but I can't imagine you being into it based on what you've said. But yeah, if you want a horror film that doesn't have any... Alright, I'll tell you what, I got one for you, actually. Go watch It Comes at Night. If you haven't seen It Comes at Night, that is a... Oh, fucking hell, our bone is going to be insane on this room. This is the exact one we mean. Oh, fuck, hang on one sec, I gotta focus. This is an annoying room. Jesus Christ. God gauge. Okay, that was great. We have to wait for a while, though, before it's back online. Oh, fucking hell. And we're back in, boys. And back out. Okay, this is not enough time to achieve anything of... We haven't lost any health, though, I guess. That's pretty sick. Actually, you know what? Honestly, this build seems insane for this run. Because we heal ourselves, so as long as we just don't take too much damage, we'll be frickin' fine, dude. As he's too far away. Are you basically saying you didn't like that movie because when the mum started moving weird, you freaked out? Is that what you're saying? Okay, sorry, I can read it now. Okay. Oh, was all good till... I see. Okay, so you liked it up until the mum started freaking out. I understand. Okay, gotcha. In that case, yeah, I highly, highly, highly recommend the film It Comes at Night. There is no, like, weird, creepy girl shit. There's no fucking, you know, freaky mum stuff. None of that. Just a very, like, grounded horror film. I don't even know if I'd call it horror, really. It's like a... It's described as a psychological thriller, I think, on the main website I use for movies. But I would say it kind of like... It does touch on the horror genre points, for sure. It's definitely... Put it this way. When it was described to me as a horror film, I watched it and I wasn't mad that it was described to me as a horror film, right? Like, I was like, okay, I understand. So yeah, It Comes at Night is a very, very good good film. It's also a great film name because it expands the list of film names that you could describe your dick as. So that's pretty sick in and of itself. But also it's just like a very, very good film. So yeah, highly recommend it. On something interesting that isn't designed to make me piss myself. Yeah, it Comes at Night. I highly recommend that for sure. I still kind of recommend Malignant, but I have no idea if you'll be able to make it to the end of that film, and you kind of have to be able to, because, like, it's just such a unique experience. Like, you will not see a film like Malignant for a long time, and I don't know if there are many made like it, period. It's entirely on its own, but I have no idea if you're going to be able to make it through the first 2/3 of that film to get to the point where you understand what the movie is going for. But yeah, any kids or weird women?
In the name of Hades.
It's a weird one because it's like not really, but kind of, and I can't really say anything more than that without giving away spoilers, and I really don't want to give away any spoilers. Yeah, go on, buff my dash strike. It's pretty pants. So yeah, I just give it a shot. You know, watch it in broad daylight, watch it with some friends, maybe get drunk, like, then I reckon you'll be fine, and I think you'll get a lot out of it if you do that. It might be a bit much if you try and watch it, like, on your own, or, like, you know, in the dark at night or whatever. I will say, I had a very unique experience with that film, because I watched it fucking unbelievably stoned. Like, basically, I hadn't smoked in a while, and also the stuff I had was like old as fuck, so I think it had just become very potent and stagnant over time. And literally,
you dense fuck!
Like, Oh, thank you for the sub. So much appreciated, brother. But yeah, by the time we got back, after we, you know, finished up smoking, literally after walking for about maybe 10 minutes, less than that, maybe 5, I was just absolutely fucking blasted. So my experience, my first time experience of that film is a little bit unique for that reason alone. So I have no idea how it's going to do on a rewatch, but regardless of that fact, I have watched other people's reviews just to be sure it wasn't just me and my absolutely destroyed mental state. And no, everyone is as baffled by this film as me. So it is definitely still unique, if nothing else. Oh my god. We're going God mode, chat? Actually, like, going frickin' God mode, dude? Well, that was just beautiful. Oh, I see. We get that ultra buff thing when we have four, you know. Oh my god, what am I trying to say? 4 God Gate charges. That's it. No ringy or grungy vibes on Sweet. Yeah, you should be alright, I think, honestly. Maybe, like, it has, like, again, it has maybe a touch of that, but I think you'll be able to get over it because it's not incorporated in the film in the way you might expect for those kind of elements, I guess, is the best way of putting it. It's not like, put it this way, the monster isn't just, you know, a creepy girl and you see them throughout the film a bunch. It's not that, like, it's not like that. So, if that sounds okay to you, you'll be absolutely fine. I hate the ads on this boss, man. It's like the most annoying thing. This boss isn't even that hard, it's just the fucking ads. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. The health thing, the healing on attacks thing was absolutely the play for us. This ability is honestly a little busted, it feels like. Like, I've gotten hit so much, and I'm pretty sure we've been on full health this entire boss fight. Greater cool time, Hog. And now you're just cooked. You're absolutely toasted. There's nothing you can do. I'm not even focusing, man. I'm just spamming X and watching chat. Wait, what was our debuff? I can't even remember from the chaos thing. Oh, your dash is shorter. That was it. That's actually fine. That's nothing. But yeah, as far as other horror films go, so I've given you It Comes at Night. I've given you Malignant. Did you watch Get Out? And what did you think about that? Or Us, I guess, as well. They're both kind of similar, even though, I mean, one is far better than the other, but still.
Take me up.
We're gonna do it, man. I swear to God. This is the run where we finally pass this floor.
Pleasant temperature.
We would like neither of these, honestly. I guess we'll go with Athena. Get Out was alright. Didn't focus during, though. Fair enough. I mean, honestly, it's not like, I don't think it's an incredible film or anything. I think it was, like, somewhat overhyped when it came out, but I understood why people liked it, and I thought it was a decent film. I enjoyed it. I had fun watching it. But if you like, I'm trying to think, so, yeah, I guess there's nothing I would really compare to Get Out, actually, in terms of, like, for recommendations, anyway. Or at least nothing comes to mind. I'm trying to think, what other good horror films have I watched lately? The thing is with horror is it's such a weird genre, because, like, there's one film that I would say is a horror film that I actually think is, like, the best film I've seen in ages, but I'm basically 1000% sure that you're gonna fucking hate it. But if you fancy giving it a shot anyway, because I think it is a very good film, like I said, one of the best films I've seen in maybe ever. If you haven't seen The Lighthouse, I'd highly recommend it. But it is kind of like, it's not a horror film in the traditional sense at all. I don't even know if most people would find it particularly, like, you know, like scary or unsettling or creepy or any of that shit. It's just very unique. That movie was an experience. I mean, I fucking adore it. Like, it is legitimately one of my favorite movies I've seen in a very long time. Like, it's definitely top 10, maybe top 5 worthy, honestly. very nicely. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was like genuinely an incredible film. It's one of the one of those rare like arty films as well that seemingly everyone actually kind of enjoys, or more people than you would expect to enjoy actually enjoys. Which, you know, they come across every now and again, but they're definitely not super common. We're starting to get to a point where our health is actually looking pretty fucking slick. Like, 70 HP with this buff is very strong. None of these are... We don't want any of these. Just give me a pomegranate, honestly. Upgraded the Divine Dash. That's actually pretty good. We don't really want... I think we want a boon over the empty room. I know it's a mini-boss. Oh, it's the Minotaur. Oh, that's why the Minotaur showed up. It's because he can be a mini-boss. I understand. Alright. Our damage is so bad. That's the only thing that's wrong with this run. Like, our defense is on fucking point. But we are dishing out, like, no damage. Like, we're barely even dishing out bitch slaps, you know? This is pretty sucky. We should be using our cast more, actually. Our cast is a pretty good source of damage. Ow. Didn't realise we'd get stuck on you like that. Might have changed on my pathing if I knew, but that's okay. We'll wait for a God Gauge, so I think it'd be good against bosses to be able to use it properly. Oh my god, that was real bad. The Fury of Olympus. Okay, there we go. That was a good amount of damage. Yeah, honestly, I think we're going to be good. The combo of the healing plus the God Gauge seems very strong, to be honest. Okay, you know what? I spoke shit about the God Gauge charger. I actually regret that, because it allows us to get to that the 4-bar thing surprisingly easily. And that thing is fucking cracked, dude. That shit is unreal. Actually, no. What would you say, like, do you have an idea of, like, what your favourite films of all time would be? The problem with talking about movies is I forget almost everything I've seen if asked. Oh no, fair enough. Well, you're not going to be able to answer that question then, are you? You're fucked, mate.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Olympus, I send this message. You know what? Give my special a little buff. Would I hate the lighthouse for being spooky? Too spooky or too pretentious? Pretentious, definitely. I would be shocked if you find anyone that is genuinely, like, spooked by that film. It has moments where it's, like, very unsettling, but not like, scary, for sure. Like, I'd be amazed. I think you'll hate it because you'll find it too pretentious. I still think it's worth a watch, and the reason is because it's such an odd film, honestly. Like, the reason is because it's actually it's like a surprisingly funny film. Like, it has moments of genuinely quite effective, like, psychological horror. But then it's also, like, at times, it's just like a bizarrely comedic film as well. Not everyone agrees with me on that, but if you have a similar sense of comedy to me, there's definitely a touch of that in there. But yeah. Health or hammer? Honestly, I actually think we kind of go hammer. So yeah, if I had to guess, like, I'm basically 100% certain if you hate it, it's gonna be more to do with the pretentiousness than any spooks. But, shit, man, I don't know. I'm taking this healing thing for every single time from now on. This thing seems way too strong. And now I know the upgrades actually don't net you as much health, as, you know, if you kind of like, what's the word? The upgrades net you less health. Now I know that, after you've taken it, that'll be the case. I can take it earlier, or later as well. Because even if you take it late, the assumption is you've probably got a lot of health. Say you got like 200 health, right? 60% of that is like, is what? Oh, sorry, 40% of that, because it reduces it by 60%. Your thrusters, yeah, baby. So 40% of 200 is going to be like, what? 80 health? That's still pretty good for this upgrade, to be honest. So I think I've just underestimated this the entire time. Okay, yeah, we now... Alright, honestly, I'm going to say it. We're going to absolutely fuck the Minotaur up this time. Or the boss that we're struggling on. We have damage output and we have sustain. That's like... That's just the fucking dream. I don't see how we lose this now. Like, honestly, we might beat Hades. Just because, like, we're going to cheese it. Like, we're not going to learn the attack patterns or anything. I think we'll run in, keep attacking him, and keep ourselves above like, the HP you need, and we'll be fine. I mean, I guess we'll see, but I'd be shocked if we die now, honestly. This seems too easy, if anything. I'm a little surprised this is in the game, actually, because this just seems very easily abusable. That's okay, I don't give a fuck if one of them's back, mate. Give me the greater call! Nah, it's not. It's dead, mate. Of the stuff I've seen, stuff like most would be Star Trek Voyage Home, Into the Spider-Verse, Knives Out, and The Green Knight. Wow.
Delicious.
From that choice, I'm going to go ahead and assume you're fairly young. Like, you can't be a day above 18, right? There's no way. Like, this isn't meant as an insult or anything. Like, if you are, that's just wild. I'm surprised. If that's the case, you just have hyper contemporary tastes. That's just interesting, if nothing else. Parasite and Lighthouse were good, but not the sort of movie I'd probably just watch for fun. Yeah, fair. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really like a lot of the films you've listed. I actually think Knives Out was like a little bit underrated, if anything. I thought that film was pretty fucking brilliant. I'm 26, but I haven't bothered to watch a lot of older stuff. Oh, fair enough. Damn. We are taking so much damage, and it just does not fucking matter. Like, what is this build? It seems way too strong. I can't believe this is legal. I feel like I'm hacking the game slightly. Just cultural osmosis. Yeah, fair. I mean, hey, it be like that sometimes, right? Special damage. That's a significant... Oh, bonus damage to everything, though. Yeah, go on. Hit me up with the shot. Hopefully this will have health and also... And those are the ones I can remember. Yeah, fair. I need to watch... I do really want to watch The Green Knight. It does seem interesting, if nothing else. God Gauge charges up faster when you deal or take damage. Go on. Don't mind if I do. Alright, well, honestly, we got max... I think we're going to easily do this.
Big crowd.
Like, for the first time, I don't think this is even going to be a challenge.
Speak for yourself, Stick.
Excuse me. Okay, Theseus, yeah, just keep throwing the bow, that's better. Dude, I feel like I've actually cheesed this shit. This is so wild. And also our God Gauge is charging unbelievably quickly. We don't even need to focus on the fight off. Like, once we get the God Gauge up, like, we actually don't need to do shit, we're fine. Oh my god, okay, there we go. Alright. Admittedly, don't just, like, you know, not dodge, because that's the case. Okay, yeah, this is actually absurd. Like, we are not losing this fight. There is a 0% chance. Having said that, don't throw. Make sure you heal when you need to and whatnot. Ow. Those deflections were actually unbelievably good. And we're back to full health. Hog. Our damage is pretty garbage though still. Even with the crit, I almost thought we got what we did in the shadows. Yeah, what we did in the shadows is like actually bordering on a classic already, to be honest. It's a fucking incredible film. Like, there is a reason why that guy got to do Thor Ragnarok, you know? Okay, Minotaur is dead. Freaking cooked. Okay, actually, you know what? We gotta be a little bit frightened of Theseus. He'll be harder because he can block. Meaning the health, the regen is not gonna be quite as easy to get. I'm still not worried about it. Oh, he blocks those? Okay. I feel like we cheesed this whole fucking boss. Still need to watch the TV series. Yeah, same. I've only seen the film once, so I could probably do with rewatching, honestly. It was a fun time. Are you not into, I mean, like, actually, I'm curious, because you didn't mention any of Tarantino's stuff. Are you not as into him, or what? So I'm a pretty big Tarantino fan. I think everything he does is at least passable. Like, I have a good time when I'm watching that shit, you know?
Gods on high, attend me.
Whose side is she on?
Okay, we've almost got the God Gauge back. I mean, this is a win. There's no question about it. Hook me up, brother. The only thing is, dealing damage to this guy is significantly more tough than with the Minotaur, who just fucking body blocks everything. You know, I can fuck with that. That's very, very useful for my purposes. Did I get tagged by the fucking... Oh, no, that's real bad. Okay, don't die. Just heal up. Oh my god, that's so bad. Okay, good stuff. That's how you do it. Okay, there we go. Nice healing. Let him throw, that's fine. There we go. Okay, we're back on a reasonable amount of health. We're going to be fine. And now we got the Greater Call too. Lovely stuff. Fucking Clapton. Easy money. Oh my god. We've actually done it. I didn't think this day would ever come, to be honest with you.
Can't seem to open it.
It's a super nectar. Wonderful style.
Service exit, thanks.
Oh, I didn't see you come in.
Alright.
Won't be long.
We haven't got enough for that, unfortunately. I guess we don't really need the health. What else is there? Would I rather save 35 gold? Yeah, I think I would rather save 35 gold. Seen a couple of these movies, at least one enjoyable. I only really liked Inglourious Bastards and Yeehaw for the win. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy!
Ground floor.
The Temple of Sticks. Have you seen, honestly, I'm very much of the opinion... Oh. Oh no! We gotta fight the dog! What the fuck?
The multi-headed Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway. The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass are far too graphic to describe.
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then.
We have to kill the dog, man.
This is how it has to be. There's nothing left to say. Except for, on your guard.
All the pets I gave him, they mean nothing.
No, but seriously.
Oh,
boy,
okay.
I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I helped you with the satyr problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Persephone. My mother. You know what this means to me.
Come on, Cerberus.
After a moment's hesitation,
Based pop. Do it.
The voracious hound of hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince, who sets off in search of something that can sate the monster's appetites.
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
Okay, what in the fuck is this goop stuff?
Not enough coin.
Swap a -1 for a +2, whatever that means. There's a lot of stuff here. I mean, who's this? Oh, Sharon. Okay. That's Titan blood. What does it do again? I can't remember. Oh, we can just go into any room we want. Interesting. 4 weapon upgrades. Okay. So what do we need to do? We need to find him something, right? What do we need to do? I didn't fully understand. Like, these are all just boons. None of these are going to help. Give me money, honestly.
Should check this way.
Okay, that seemed very easy. Find the satyr sack in one of the chambers. Oh, okay. So just do the chambers, basically. Or tunnels. I understand, yeah. Okay, definitely use that incorrectly, but that's okay. Oh, they poison! Oh, God! Wait, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do about this? Okay, the poison seems fucked. Okay. Wow, that seems really annoying. Cure! Oh, there's a cure.
Thanks.
I didn't realize that. Alright. Very much noted. Ah, yeah, there's a cure. Okay, I see. Yeah, I got it. Just about in the end, but yeah, we got it.
Cured.
Wait, you can only use it once per room, though. That's fucked. Yeah, that's fucked. Oh, wait, no, hang on. There we go. We can use it multiple times. Lovely stuff. Okay. Seems like a annoying room. Okay, so far, this is nowhere near as tough as the previous floor. Like, in comparison, this is honestly kind of piss. Admittedly, our damage isn't that impressive, so this may take a while, perhaps longer than we'd want it to, but that's okay.
Phew.
Okay. Return. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Here. Got to find something for Cerberus.
Okay. We got 2 mini bosses. I think we should do everything else other than the bosses first. So that's definitely going to be the most annoying thing, right? So it just makes the most sense to leave it to last. Plus, we're not really sweating health too much. I mean, we're kind of crushing the health front, honestly, overall. These chambers are so much smaller than expected as well. Oh, what the fuck is the Medusa statue, though? That's probably going to be annoying. Kill it before it does anything. Jesus. Oh, my God. Freaking lasers out his eyes, dude. We don't really need to do any of this shit. Honestly, I like the fact we're gaining money for the shop. I'm loving the snakes, by the way.
Satyr storage.
Oh! What is this? The Satyr sack. Wonderful. Okay, we've done it. That wasn't very tough. Alright, good news. Okay, weak affected flows are more susceptible to damage. I can't even remember what we have. Oh my god, we have so many. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, it was. Cast and special inflicts weak. And attack. Everything inflicts weak. So yeah, there's no way we don't take that.
Strength and beauty. Not yet.
Oh, we have to use the fountain?
That's something. chat.
Okay, I guess we can do more if we want, but honestly,
You must be
I don't really see the point.
Lots on offer here.
Let's grab another Zeus.
Just what I need.
After taking damage, you know what? Go for it. Actually, that seems really good, because we're going to get hit a lot and we can recover our health, so I think this is wise.
Alright, boy, I got your favorite treat.
Alright, wish me luck, chat. Here we go, it's the final boss. First time we've been here.
Terrifying Cerberus accepts the fetid sack and scans the darkened hall for where best to consume.
I owe you one, boy.
Cerberus vanquished? Not really. That's pretty good. Alright, how much do you want to bet we do this first try? Oh, it's all snowy and shit. Pog.
Oh, of course.
I never grew accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases. I suppose you must prefer it to the stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. I'm touched you dust it off on my account.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me yet around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
Well, let's see.
It's the final act of the family drama, boys. Get ready.
Me mustered your wretched forces to kill me over and over, but sure, I'll grant you that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. All that's about to change, then?
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself. I'm sending you home. Now.
Alright, bring it, Hades. God of the unfrickin' dead.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight.
We got first blood. We win. Oh god. Okay. Okay, we gotta stop taking. Oh my god. Okay. If we want to win, we need to slow the fuck down because he is absolutely cooking us currently. Oh god, I was not ready for that. Greater call! Pog! Heal! Fucking heal, quick! Oh, he's this good. That's real bad. We did not heal enough, but that's okay. Maybe we can pull it back. Fuck, I tried to dodge through it. It did not work. Oh man, we're on like 20 HP. We're going to be on 22 HP for so long in this fight. It's not ideal. We want to be on a... Oh, no. Death Defy! Oh, fuck. Saved, maybe. Honestly, give me all the ads you can. I need the healing. Okay, we're on 38 HP. Okay, we just gotta not get hit by that bullshit, and then... Cause it just does so much freaking damage, dude. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, greater call time. Let's go. We're at max health. Let's go. That's what we're looking for, boys. Oh, that's real bad. No! It's the worst time to use the special physically possible. Okay. We're on decent health though, so I don't hate my chances, to be honest. Oh fuck, that's bad. Please. No, motherfuck. Oh my god, it's a cutscene in it. No, okay, it's thankfully not. Oh, the egg's gonna explode. That's bad. Gotta dodge that. Okay. Okay. So far, pretty good. 46 HP, not fantastic, again. But not abysmal, honestly. Could definitely be worse. Okay, it's this nonsense again. Get ready for it. I need the frickin' god boon! Please, critical, let's go. Just heal me, please. Okay, now time to back up. Oh, we are low. No! Oh my god. Oh, that was a really good fight. That's so unfortunate. We nearly had it, honestly. He was down to like... He was pretty low. It's that spin does so much damage. Fucking hell. Did you throw? I don't know if that was a throw. It was the first time we fought him. It's a pretty tough boss. But... it was close. That was like what? Final... Like, we going down to like a third HP? We were close. We were definitely close for a first attempt, I think. It was going so strong. Yeah, no, I know. It's that fucking... The spin attack is actually insane. It does so much damage. I was not ready for that. It did like... What? Like nearly... maybe over half my HP? It was absurd. So that's what cooked us in the end. It was the spin. But anyway... I think I'm going to call this stream here because another run is probably going to be like another hour and I got shit to do. Plus I'm kind of hungry as fuck. But yeah, just watch everyone. It's been a fun little stream. I'll see you all in the next one, which is going to be on Thursday. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Which is going to be on Thursday. So yeah, I hope to see you all around then. All right. Peace out, everybody. Love y'all. And I'll see you in the next one. All right. Stay safe, everybody. All of you, make sure you go watch Malignant as well. There you go. That's the one thing I will end this on. Anyway, peace out.